Back at it again, bro. Who we got to see?
Estelle, the nicest singer in the business.
Woo.
Chuck Creekmer here with the lovely Estelle. How are you? How are you? Happy to have you. This is your first interview.
It's my first.
We've known each other forever.
It doesn't make no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy.
It's on the right time. Everything's in the right time.
True. Yeah, I'll never forget this. The first time I met you, I was mad nervous and shy.
Okay, go on.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Okay, good.
I was just so nervous, and I think you were more shy than me.
Probably.
Yeah, so I still have that picture, but I don't post it because everybody changes and stuff all the time. And
please don't post it. I know I look crazy. I'm sure I do.
Nah. Look, I was extra heavyweight back then.
Oh,
so,
you know, I'm sure you look good.
Yeah, but you got this new album.
Yes.
I gotta give you massive props.
Thank you, man.
It's incredible, and I was in Calabasas. I had to hit you on the DM and tag you.
You did.
We were rocking, rolling through all the mountains, and it was just like everything was just
like a whole
I was like, man, this is perfect. This album is tight. Actually, I think the single was just out there at that point. Yeah, I think the single was just out. We just kept playing the single over and over and over. It was dope. It was dope. Perfect. But the whole album is tight too.
Thank you.
So first of all, I want you to talk to me about like Lovers Rock and what it means to you career-wise. Because I don't know why, but I feel like it's like a seminal moment for you. Right. I could be wrong. But talk to us about this album.
Well, this album for me is freedom. You know, like I'm personally at a place where I'm not held to anything and I don't care.
Right.
You know, and it's kind of, everyone says it shows.
Yeah.
It's what it is. You know,
definitely.
This means what it feels like. I feel good. So making this album was me trying to essentially just become a better human being. All my albums are real personal. They're very, this is what I'm going through, guys.
Right.
Here you go.
Yeah.
And can I curse? I'm a fuck for a few years and go live. You know? And it's literally what I do. And then I come back with albums, and that's what takes me so long.
Right.
So between this one and True Romance had Conqueror on it. And I was literally in that space of like, yo, everybody has their opinions of what I shouldn't do it. And they all related to like one particular record or like a particular space that they know me from. Meanwhile, I'm 2 whole humans removed.
Right.
You know, and like I got so sick of caring.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's literally, I got sick of caring about what anyone thought of me, and I just started to do personal work. And I just become a better human. So if you think of the trajectory, it's American Boy,
right?
Stanky, which is the break of heaven, and it's Conqueror, which is I'm not crazy at them.
Right.
So
right.
you know, so if you're looking at my life like that, if I'm giving you that, I was like, okay, I'm not crazy now. What? I had to figure out why Thank You happened and why American Boy happened, and I kind of just started going through personal things like, why would I make these choices with these kind of men? What was I doing? And like take responsibility for it. I'm going through it and I'm writing these records and they sound like old records. They sound like records I've written before. I'm like, I'm literally repeating. Why am I repeating? What am I doing? Start talking to my mom, because my mom is like my oracle kind of thing. And she's like, starts telling me the story of her and my dad. Just by some random kind of like, it's been an ongoing conversation, but their story is that they met, had me and my sisters, broke up, came back together 20 years later, and got married 5 years later. And that doesn't really happen to anyone, but it happens all the time.
Okay.
As in like people meet each other, don't talk, reconnect, and then it's happily ever after, and you just wonder how the hell it happened. You know, a lot of the time. That's literally everybody's story. Like, oh, and then we got married with 7 children. Like that's literally everyone's story somewhere down the line. Thing. But it was just such a beautiful story to me. But then I realized I was doing a lot of things instead of listening to what she had told me that I should do in my life. You know, your parents will give you that. I'm so proud of you.
Right.
And we'll be sitting there as grown-ups like, she says she's proud of me, but everything that you've done is literally what you've seen them do, not what they told you to do.
Right.
So she would say to me, you're doing so great, live your life, continue, be great. Don't do what I did, live your life. And I'd be like, but I am.
Right.
Oh, wait,
but she doesn't know, or she does know.
She does. She's looking at me every day like, like, stop doing what I did and do what you have to do.
Right.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So, for whatever better, like, example, one week I was like, she was like, just be naked if you want to be naked. I don't care. Like, it's your body. You look good. You're gonna look good this one time. And in the back of my soul, I was always like, I got sisters to look out for.
Right.
I can't be the girl that's naked. I want you to take off clothes, you didn't put them back on, and all the quotes, right? And by the time I hit my level of freedom, I think it was around Make Us Say, I was still squirmish.
Right.
I was just like, you know what, fuck it though, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be this skinny one good time in my life, and I just wanted to be memorialized.
Whoa, hold on. You're taking pictures out here?
No, not for taking pictures,
but
it's tastefully done videos.
Okay, because I was like, you're going to have everybody Googling.
Nah, Google Make Her Say. Run them streams up, we're good.
Okay.
But I say that to say, it was just a level of confidence. I started to realize she wasn't, my family don't care per se. I held myself to an unrealistic standard. And they was more like, live your life. You're doing so great. You're doing all these things. And I realized I was doing a lot of things that were the actions of a woman who was 6 kids in the hood.
Right.
And they were like just surviving instead of actually living and doing things based on the choices that I have.
Well, people make choices based on other people all the time because you don't want to hurt them, you don't want to disappoint them, you don't want to embarrass your family name or something.
Yeah, but then you realize that it doesn't really matter as long as you're successful.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everyone forgets all the in-between bits.
That's true too, definitely.
And then also, it's not my personality in general. It's not the human I want to be, but I wish I wouldn't have let some of that stuff stop me from evolving a bit quicker.
Right,
you know?
right.
And so I say all that to say, I was doing a lot of personal work and a lot of like, you know.
It's been like 6 years.
3 years since Conqueror. It feels longer. It does. It's a lot of things happening in the world.
Absolutely.
In 3 years. So things have like been moving so densely and so quickly, and I kind of started like thinking about the decisions I made with regards to men and love, because this is where I write from, and realized that I was living her life, and I probably shouldn't do that anymore.
Right.
But in the same capacity, I felt it was a beautiful story, and I wanted to celebrate it, and I wanted to like give people the freedom to be themselves, like give people the idea of the freedom to be themselves.
Right.
Again, we live in everybody else's space. We live in everybody else's versions of events. We live in everybody else's like, this is what you're supposed to become. This is who you're supposed to be at this stage in your life versus I'm me. My stage is perfect. I am wonderful. Let me come here.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a song called "I'm Not Your Bitch," and I'm like,
Yeah.
who's calling Estelle a bitch? Where they at?
Oh, you have no idea.
What is going on? I can't believe anybody will call you that.
That you'd be surprised. Not to my face, of course.
Okay.
That one came more from the perspective of I would go into rooms and I'm run my own label with my team. We're a very small team, and we partner. We do our deals.
Right.
And the energy of the audacity, who does she think she is?
Yeah.
Or, oh, you ain't giving up yet?
Yeah.
Or, or what you ain't, like, who do you think you are to want to continue to be an artist when I've told you or we've told you that you're a rap? As a black woman, beyond a certain age.
Right.
And it was just like, it didn't faze me more than I was just like, I'm about to give you like a whole, I'm going to give you a whole way of talking to me that you'll never, that puts you in your space.
Okay.
You know, because I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
And then I had to relate it to like the story I was writing with my album. I was like, yo, I think about the amount of times that people came out their faces crazy to my mom. When she was young and she had 6 kids and she was doing her best she could. What she was said to this person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna say it for her.
Right.
You know, like, and I kind of was like, let me give it to you in the nicest possible Miss Soiree way. Like, who you calling a bitch? Can't believe you said to me like I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, and I kind of just did it in a real, like, cause that's her way and that's the way she taught us. Like, you be graceful, but you let motherfuckers know.
Right. Absolutely.
Know? And so that's what that song's about. It's kind of like dudes be like, yo, this is a vibe.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, listen to the words though. Listen to the words though. But it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Catch the vibe. Understand what I'm saying. You know, and so that's what that song is. That one queen, it was just kind of to give like words and narrative to an energy of like, I'm cool, we good, but I'm not your bitch though, man. You talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm not whoever the fuck you think I am.
Right.
I'm not that. I'm this.
Yeah.
You know?
I was about to be like, she the nicest person ever, but you got that other side.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's true.
You get tested. I wouldn't have lasted this long in this industry if I didn't have another like an energy to me. If I didn't have something that was kind of like mindful.
Yeah.
Your breaks though.
Yeah.
Keep your corners square.
Right.
Around me.
Absolutely.
Find that one and that one.
mean, it's definitely an amazing accomplishment for anyone who can survive this game. What would you say has been the biggest obstacle? I mean, again, this to me might be your best album.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Okay.
That's what you strive for.
Okay.
I'm not remotely offended by that. I think you try to be your best. You try to every single album be the last one.
Yeah.
And this has been the freest I've ever been personally.
Shows.
So then it goes into the album.
Yeah.
It's like it's just free and I write. I put myself into it.
Right.
Even when I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to go sing about this thing that's gonna put me on complete lost.
Right.
I go do it anyway.
What about the guys? Like I was,
See
in
me
my
out there.
brain. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, because it's not for no one's business.
right.
I'm not the girl.
Yeah.
I'm not the one that puts all that stuff out there as a means of promo.
I'm surprised.
I don't
Like
it.
it's so much pressure though. Wouldn't you? Isn't it pressure?
It's pressure as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's pressure as fuck in real life to like have a relationship.
Right.
I don't want 500 million opinions. I don't want that.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Right.
It doesn't help me.
Yeah.
It doesn't help me out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can build what you need to build with your guy, if you have a girl, whoever you're with, you can build what you need to build in your space and in your time, in your business. And if you choose to do that, that's your business.
Yeah.
If you choose to give parts of it, that's your business.
Yeah.
If doing that helps you grow and build your business or build your brand and it helps your family, helps you become a better person at core, do it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, don't feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Just because everyone else is.
Like your opinion. That's perfect.
No, that's awesome.
I have literally not dated so many people because they want to live it on social media. I'm like, I can't do it.
I'm wholly
There's
opposite.
nothing about me that's about that life.
If that's what works for you, it's glorious. Personally,
Right.
I just don't want the opinions. I don't care to hear it. I am fiercely protective of my family and the people I love.
Yeah.
And like I'm one of 9. My mom and dad. This is about as much of my business as I put out in the world with regards to my family. And I'm here every day, like looking at my comments, like I wish you would say some shit.
Right.
Back when I'm like, delete. I post a picture of my mom and dad for like Mother's Day or Father's Day. And, a couple people were like, Zaddy, and I was like, mind your business, delete. No Zaddy, no nothing, And I took a picture of that. Because I'm like, no.
Oh, they was hitting on your dad?
They was trying to hit on my dad.
Oh, man.
No, my dad's cute.
Oh,
no,
God.
mind your business. Like,
people got no taste.
They
no
have
class.
no respect. And that's
No
the
respect,
thing.
yeah.
Like, and you're not supposed to on the internet. You don't have to.
Right.
But, I have to be vulnerable at the same time. I'm here like, delete. No, mind your business, slow down. Why are you saying that? These are the people that are always going to be there for me.
Yeah.
Good, bad, whatever, however, whether they feed me this week or not, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
And it's a different thing with me with that. So that's my family. Imagine the person I'm with.
Talking about growing up in London, you refer to that in some of the albums.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole there's like everything going on. Like people here don't really pay attention, but like there's like Brexit, and then there's like, there's like people don't. I want to know what from your point of view, because I think America looks at the UK and London and Britain as like royalty and almost like better than us.
The same shit, different currency.
Yeah.
Different currency. I say this all the time. Same shit, different currency.
Yeah.
It's literally the same shit.
Yeah.
Just a whole nother soon to be euros at this rate. I mean, God knows what it's going to be with the pounds. Whether we're going to stay in Brexit, or we're going to do this. So the thing with Brexit is we're trying to leave the European Union. They have no plan as to how it's going to work.
Right.
And that's the problem.
Right.
Everyone's like, all right, we talked about Brexit so much. Forget the fact that it was a branding exercise. Forget the fact that there's points for and points against. What's the plan?
Right.
No one has a plan. But we're still talking about this. The deadline's coming up for it to get cracking, and we still like, I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. You just cannot do that to an economy, a country, a people. It's the most uneasy space to live in, and then you've got all the problems of racism, xenophobia, and social, and we ain't making no money, and minimum wage is unrealistic with the rising prices of everything. And we're just here.
And it feels like America's following their lead.
It's like a bit of back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a tag team. Are they doing that? Are they doing that? Are they fucking up?
Right.
It's fucking up more.
Yeah.
It's just doing this, and we're just all in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Now from a okay, we can't get bars out of you. Okay, that's cool. We can't get any bars out of you.
That now. No, I'm joking. I don't like.
You have a little flow on this album. Like
I do.
It's not straight, maybe not straight rapping, but it's some flows.
You don't know. I rapped on one record. I'm so easy.
Right. You sure you want? You know what I mean?
No.
All right. Cool.
No, here's my thing with. So everyone that knows me from London knows me as a rapper first off, right? And my whole thing was like it just got boring for me. There was no one that I could spar with anymore.
Right.
Like it's like the analogy of loving basketball. Why'd you stop playing? It's boring.
Right. Yeah.
Quite literally, like the people that I used to like rap with and people that were my fun, listen to my boss. They either don't do music anymore or they're not really in it. And the industry side of it to me is a little less exciting, knowing how it's all going down now, and I have a different point of view with it all. So I just try not to stay in the vibe that I don't care about for much longer. I love the music with every single thing, and I listen to all the words and have all the critiques, and I try not to put them out there because I'm not willing to personally be like, well, here's the standard you should be at. So I can't critique whoever. I just don't listen to what I don't like. I listen to what I do.
Now, is grind hip hop?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely, it's our version of hip hop.
Thank you. I just want my man. Well, I ain't gonna put him out there. But a lot of
Who
people.
said that word? From the UK?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a version of it. It's evolved. It's our version. So because before Brown, it was UK hip hop. Right? It was just like American hip hop, UK hip hop, for one of the better phrase. And Brown kind of evolved, maybe not out of that scene, but out of the base of what that scene was. Brown kind of evolved from garage and extra fast, like garage and house DJ, which is like evolved from reggae music, which is it's like having cousins essentially. And one evolved faster than the other. One scene didn't want to quite evolve, and the other scene was like better. And now we do it, but they do it over hip hop beats, so it is essentially it's like a cousin. But it is hip hop. It's all hip hop.
Thank you. All hip hop.
It's all hip hop. I'm glad I did that.
So okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go to it. So you did American Boy with
our guy.
The guy, Kanye West. Do you?
Here go clickbait.
I'm just saying, it's like clickbait.
Go.
Do you recognize this person now that we are seeing in front of us? Do you know that person? Do you recognize Kanye West?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's a different space, but we're all humans and we all evolve and grow at different paces and spaces. And I'm not sure what he's going through right now. I cannot act like I spoke to him yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
But I can't talk to what that man's going through right now. I just don't know.
Yeah.
And he may not be going through anything right now. It may really be his point of view. That's him. I just want to know where the music is.
Oh, that's what everybody wants to know.
That's what we're talking about. Is he Yandy? Is it Gandhi?
It's Gandhi, which Gandhi was a racist though. Like I just want to throw that out there. Like throw that out there.
He wasn't really with.
He was not. He didn't even like black people. So I'm like not feeling like.
See, this is what happens when you read books.
Right. Exactly.
You figure out what truth is. But then I also know this. We are fickle as consumers, and he'll put one hot record out, and everyone would have forgotten. T-3. What they were offended about. This is the one scenario where I'm just like, where's the music?
Right.
This is too much to wake up to in the morning, every morning, hearing this searing, divisive opinion. Just where's the music?
Okay.
This is why, where's the free thinking music?
Right.
Let's hear if that's on the same page as your thoughts. I don't care about this stuff. It's all marketing.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I would actually be, like you just said, more prone to listen to a viewpoint if it was in some good music. You're a voice actress as well.
I am.
Speak on that a little bit. And how did you get that gig?
Oh my goodness. So 6 years ago, I was moved from New York to LA. When I was making the All of Me album with Thank You on it. After I made the album, I needed just a break.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm moving to California. I want my edges back. It's too much, guys. It's too much. And I did that. Literally, I was like, I'm going to Cali. But in the interim, something was just in my spirit, like, like literally that little voice. Right. I was like, I want to do voiceovers. I want to do voiceovers for cartoons. I want to do voiceovers for cartoons, guys. Like, you know, and I would tell my team that, and they were like, what? I was like, well, okay, let me put it in context. I have nieces and nephews being born. Right. I'm not going to get there very soon. I'm not going to be home and sit down in front of them and have to remember me. I want them to at least know what my voice sounds like. Right. This is my family again. We're very close. And that was like one of my main reasonings for it. Like, no, I want to do it. And plus, I want to extend out a bit, but you got to give people a showreel. You know, they look at you like, oh, you're just that singer. I'm like, well, I also do this, and here's the proof, you know? And so, Rebecca Sugar was a fan. I remember dreaming up the video for Freak. And that came right after American Boy and all the other videos. And everyone was like, oh my God, she's doing blackface. And I was like, this stupid, I'm black. Oh my goodness, you people are dumb. But I remember drawing up. It was such a like the amount of people who were just hyping on the internet to say something to get a reaction, to get traction was stupid. Yeah. I was like, silly. Right. This is the days before you could pull up reference pictures and be like, well, guys, this is what this was from. And you know, I'm heavily into art, so I looked at all my books and I was like, oh, there's this beautiful image with a red flower coming out of this woman's face. And I had, like, my face was black, and I was like, let's go intergalactic, let's make it even blacker. People shouldn't be too crazy because Missy did it, she's a bitch, you know, and they forgot. Whatever. And here we are today because Rebecca Sugar loved the video. The video was like, this is amazing. And she was like, I watched it on repeat. And when I was drawing Garnet, I was looking at the hair and the makeup and the glasses and like, she's got to be that big, you know? And then they were like, well, just see if Estelle will come in. Okay. So I read the script and I was like, what's it about? And they were like, it's about this superhero crystal gem and she takes care of the other ones. I was like, well, I can relate to that. Right. I'm an older sister. I think I could do that. And when I did the voices, we went to test the voices, I did Amethyst and I did Garnet. Right. And she was like, I think you're Garnet. I think, you know, I feel like you're Garnet. They were like, say some things in English. And I said it. And they were like, be sarcastic. And I was like, oh, that's easy. And like, literally, it was like, that was literally it. She was like, oh, we have our Garnet. You know. And I've been playing it for 6 years. It's been the most beautiful groundswell. Yeah. Like, I have never seen anything like it. It reminds me of working on Shine and the albums. It's just the slow build, the grassroots approach to it all. And the kids are just phenomenal. Right. The babies are amazing. Yeah. Like, it's, to me, looking at the reaction is a testament to the fact that the kids are smarter than us. It's great. They're so amazing. Yeah, definitely. They're so good. So the show Steven Universe, it's been on comedy, Cartoon Network, right. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, and if you could answer it in your American accent, that would be. Okay, let's try. Here's the next question. Can you get... Just go look at me. Like, oh, no. Can you get rid of auto-tune? I can't get rid of auto-tune. I can't get rid of auto-tune. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't think I can. Is that right? Yo! I don't know why that's so amazing to me. It's hilarious. All right, so I've been learning, too, because I'm acting now, too. So. Oh, right. See, I have a British accent, but they were like, yo, that's Cockney. You couldn't. Like, I'll be like, what are you doing, Mike? I'm not doing a good one now. I'm not doing a good one now. This is terrible. This is terrible, guys. This is horrible. This is very But when I tried to do this to some of my UK friends, they were like, no. So here's the thing. It's like, there's so many different dialects. And I feel like Amy Winehouse came through with this is what British people sound like. Right. And I came here like, nah, I'm from West London, this is how we talk, It looks a bit, but she was extra east. Extra like north, like extra like Cockney. Right. And I was here like, no, my parents were like, learn English. You're not gonna go out there speaking like that representing me. And then in addition, like my mom was clear and focused. Yeah, you can be a musician, but what if it doesn't? So you can't walk into offices like, all right, mate, like being that person. So you know, you learn how to present yourself and you learn how to speak properly and you know, not properly, but you learn how to speak myself. Yeah, she was very clear about that. I gotta say this. I don't say this often, but I'm really like proud of you. Thank you, man. Like it's like such a good feeling, and to know that like you hear from other people. Like I'm not even saying this just to gas you up, but like people tell me, yo, you better tell us still. Oh my God. We love her album. We love it.
And I mean that. It's a crazy thing. As soon as I told people I'm interviewing you, that's what I was told to tell you.
Just give them a big hug from me. I'm
Okay.
so like, and everything in my soul. Erica said it best. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah.
This is what takes me so long.
Yeah.
But once it's up and it's out, and I hit my plateau, like, oh girl, it's out now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so good to hear that people feel it in the way that I wanted them to feel it.
Yeah.
You know, like this, it's no joke. Every time I get it out to put out, it's really like giving birth. You're like, what if my child is ugly? And everybody my child is ugly. What the hell am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And they want to throw my child away.
Yeah, right.
They use my child as a coaster. What's gonna happen? What if
Yeah.
I just get swiped to the left and no one cares about it tomorrow? It's just, oh my goodness.
That's so much pressure. I couldn't
put
really
your life
imagine.
into this. I spent 3 to 6 years making this album. Every day of my life, every insecurity, everything.
Yeah.
Exhausted, tired, cussing people out, getting cussed out, ups, downs, real life situations happening at the same time, splitting my time wherever I needed to be, trying to go, being an exec one day, being an artist the next, trying to not question my mental state, as well as be a really good human being and try to keep becoming a good human being. That's work. So I'm just glad that this little 14 is being taken in the right way, perceived and felt in the way that I wanted it to be. And I'm glad people love it. It's an album.
An album. Oh my God! I was just somebody asked me what's your favorite album of this year, and I was like, I couldn't name a single hip hop album that. I mean, I named Lupe Fiasco. It just came out, but we break albums up, and I'm like, I want to hear a whole album.
I don't know how we get back to like, especially with hip hop, the album. I don't know how we get back to it. It's almost like you're not allowed to do an album unless you're a legacy artist.
Right, absolutely, like a Jay-Z or Eminem.
We don't expect to hear anything, but then there are some really good albums. What's the name? Six Black?
Yeah, right.
He made a good album.
Right, absolutely.
Can everyone like? Do you understand? Back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Wayne's new record, I like it. Back to back to back to back to back.
It's a little long, but
No, I'll take it. It's been about 12 years. I'll take it.
Okay, true, true.
It's been a minute, Wayne. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know what was happening, but thank you. I'll take it. And then he doesn't have to put records out for another year. He can go and work this as a legacy artist, but then as a newer artist, like he's done a whole album. This is a great body of work that has a line through it that relates to itself, that relates to everything that we lived through, from love to pain to growing up in Atlanta. I don't know nothing about that, but I know something about that. And I feel it, you know.
Well, let me ask you this: What are your feelings on streaming services? I know you can't go in, or but to me there is something to be said about the fact that these services are, almost rendering for one the album obsolete in a lot of ways. It's like more about playlists.
No, it is about playlists.
Yeah.
My whole perspective on all of that is it's not going anywhere.
Yep, that's true.
Embrace it. We're gonna have to either figure a way to like get into it and make it better, or buck it and make your own. This is why I support the title. The idea of a title. Artists got together. Jay said, "Look, I'm gonna just have my own. And if I can't break into this and figure out a way to make it better, let me start my own." And I'll take that.
True.
Over complaining about what is.
If
we don't know how to fix it, let's make our own the best way we know how. That's my approach to everything. If I'm not comfortable with a label, let me go make my own and do my own thing. If I'm not comfortable in this space, I'm going to take it and make it the way I'm comfortable. And people will say, well, not everyone has that opportunity. Everybody has that opportunity.
Absolutely.
It's about the way you choose to look at your life and your choices.
I never get in it with people online, but somebody said to me, I was making a commentary about black people. We got to build our own systems, infrastructures, everything. And they were like, everybody can't do that. I was like, yo.
Well, there are people who can. Support the ones who are doing it then.
True.
You don't want to be a king and be a worker bee, but do it to your best.
Facts.
Like, there's 2 and 4. Like, we're going to be one or the other, but like, don't crap on people who are actually out there, because there are people who are doing the things, and people who are trying to be giants of the industry and really push and level up. And I think support those people. If you're not going to be the one to do it, support the ones who are. Don't try and pull them down. Don't publicly pick them apart. Don't make because everything's there right now. But I don't think streaming's going anywhere. So I think let's get into it. Let's figure out.
All right. Well, I definitely want to salute you.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming through. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.